What is up, everybody? Welcome to the second video of Friday. Now, there may be a later video today that kind of goes over the current issues in Variant 8, but I wanted to get back to Variant 8. I wanted to play about with my 3-star Deadpool. For those that don't know or do know, I have a 3-star Deadpool, yes. I have had a 3-star Deadpool since, well, I think starting off the game, like, years and years. That kind of like 3-star Deadpool, which is kind of like there on my account doing like nothing. The OG Deadpool. And this particular OG Deadpool gets some bonuses when it comes to Variant 8. And what I wanted to do, I gave it like a loose test when I did the initial completion of Variant 8 back on Wednesday. And I wanted to jump back in and kind of have a look at some of the fun interaction. Also post some boss takedown, some fight interactions, and just talk about the champion a little bit. So we're going to do like a little quick video on this bad boy. So in Variant 8, there's various different types of improvements, buffs, and stuff like that for various different champions. By the way, I'm not doing the Venom Pool fight again. No, on your Nelly. Not until like a little bit later on, you know, when they get it fixed. So, you know, from the globals, there are something on offer. So, mercs for money, of course, if you hashtag mercenary, that you got that standard one there. Obviously, I should get a huge buff, which is I'm the original Let's Pump Up all the stats and finally put something on my SP1, which I think it's like degen, and I've seen stun when I've kind of like done that, and definitely going to see that in some of the different fight interactions that we're going to showcase on the video at the moment. And we should all have this power anyway. This doesn't make sense. Why? Blah 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 blah. Attacking Deadpool X-Force, Gold Pool, Platinum Pool, Gwen Pool, Venom Pool, and Massacre. Permanent passive regeneration of 120% of their max health per minute, scaling with their power. So the more power you have, the more kind of like, you know, it's beneficial basically. This is great, and I did some stuff on stream. If I remember, I'll put a link in the description to my stream where there was points where I just building power and it's like, oh, okay, I'm full health now. That's good. I like that. That's like that a lot. But yeah, there's some really kind of fun stuff. You know, some of the various different champions as listed with that particular global there. But Variant 8 is not without all of its kind of like scuff to it, especially with this path here, which and this they're not domino. This magic, life transfer, defensive, and pressure gauge. Good luck to anybody doing that one. I'm sure there's going to be like synergies and counters and stuff, but the problem that I had was I was taking 3 champions in order to take down the enemy boss based on the scuff that it had in that final path. I'm glad I did that path because I'm never doing that again. But yeah, any case, this is all about Deadpool as a 3-star. Let's roll some footage and also talk about some of the pools at the same time. So let's go with the footage. First of all, I just want to like showcase like why the Deadpools get that kind of like bonus, and also just the extent of like how much I'm enjoying Massacre. It's kind of a weird thing to kind of go back to old champions and play them again, but the burst damage that you get from having the kind of like the bat, you know, if you're hitting through the block and stuff like that, which I'm not doing too much, but there is an invade node, which further on I'm very excited for. Not a massive fan of the Deadploids, I've got to be honest. The types of special attacks they get, by the way, we have discussed that before. Shout out to various different people who have kind of done infographics on them. But yeah, like I am enjoying them, but like it's a good showcase there. Like I messed up that SP1 kind of like fight, but you'll be able to see in a minute, like when I build up my power, the regen side of things just goes up and up. But I just wanted to kind of get that fight done and dusted as quickly as it started. Now we're on to a little bit of Deadpool action before showcasing some other stuff as well, some other fun fights. So one thing I'm going to build up into this video is a bit of a boss takedown by the end of it, as I just wanted to kind of like, you know, showcase a 3-star versus 6 stars is just jokes. It is a lot of fun. There are a lot of things that are scuffy about Variant 8, but there are some things that I find fun. And this particular build up here, I mean, there's some stuff like stun vulnerability, there's heavy assault, there's also some invade, as we said. I'm not a massive fan of invade, but I definitely know my Massacre is going to be going up against that. But knowing that you can take a 3-star, get all these Deadploids down, and also get things like poison and kind of other kind of nice things, just so it makes you go like, ah, especially when you smash off a massive SP2 and then the champion and go and phase out. It's great as well to build up a lot of these crossfight buffs, and you can definitely see like if there's certain quests where you go from one crossfight to a second crossfight, you're able to just like, again, just pure fun and jokes, just to kind of be doing some kind of like some nice damage, especially when getting those extra debuffs, especially with throwing an SP1 and doing degen or stun. and whatever happens with that. But I'm a big fan of SP2, big bleed damage, and then coming in from there. There's also like some fun I'm having with other champions. Domino has been like an absolute MVP for literally anything of it, especially with the damage output that's possible. Do bear in mind I don't run Suicide Masteries, but still kind of without them I'm enjoying some of the champions that would be better with them. You know, like Nebula, like Karnak, I think, and also Domino, which you know would be great on that damage. But I think a lot of the time with this particular content as well, Suicide Masteries, yeah, I think would work quite well with champions that regen back quite a bit, especially with like Gwenpool. If you keep her on like higher health, then she'll be able to she'll be kind of like able to regen against the extent of the damage that would be coming in from Suicide. So it's kind of like massively helpful. And let's just see a big SP2. Boom and boom with that. That was beautiful. Now back on with Deadpool. You know, he is the focus point of this video, and there's a route which is in 2.2 of variant, which is stun vulnerability. Very fun. I mean, I'm going to be doing a full guide on this. My trick with this is trying to kind of get shallow stuns, which you can see there's a shallow stun right there, and again getting him up against the wall means I can quickly try to reparry as quickly as possible, or attempt it, so to speak. So yeah, just getting up close and personal, avoiding that SP1. But mainly getting into the rhythm. That's what I kind of will get into in the Wolverine fight, which is next. But it's just a case of like, this is a nice route because a lot of the champions just throw SP1s and more easily avoidable. SP1 with getting that stun, nice, and you can like do SP1s into SP1s. And I went very aggressive, and it works. It was nice. I always like seeing that animation. But again, this is what I'm going to be talking about, the idea of getting a champion up against the wall. I get an intercept there. I wasn't quite sure that, because it was Mighty Charge. But any case, it was just a case, let's get up there against the wall, parry there, and just going to hang back, get a... No, I'm just trying to get the enemy champion to kind of like throw stuff as I go into the big SP2. That's just like 26 hits, and doing that is pretty insane. It's pretty insane. So we've got to get him to do the SP2. Does it, back in again, and keeping the pressure up. Then I think we get stunned there in SP1, and then done. Beautiful. And then it's on to a nice little Old Man Logan fight. Now I make a mistake, and that's really good to point out, that making a mistake right there. It's great because one of the Deadploids allows me to get unblockable at a certain point, threshold of HP on the enemy, which means I can recover. When the enemy Old Man Logan gets a regen, he's got the assault on. The assault means that he's able to get an unblockable when he regens. Not good for me. So what I'm doing right now is, you can see I'm building back health. Now, I could have, now I don't think it applies to this one, not 100% sure. I could have waited for like more power to kind of like more regen, but I'm like, I want to be aggressive with this. Let's kind of go use this unblockable and just get stuck in and get aggressive. And that's what I wanted to do. So this is the kind of the aggressive side of things. And as well, it's just nice to have a 3-star, not taking so much chip damage through the block. So yeah, I love it. I am loving it. But yeah, keeping up aggressive, using that unblockable, and there the unblockable goes. I think I don't realize it's gone, so they kind of hit into the block like, hey, what you doing, man? You ain't gonna do nothing. Big SP2, and the bleed damage comes in, as well as the poison damage that gets shrugged off. And again, it's just good, easy, fun rotations. Like I'm having a good time with this, and it's just great. It may not be the best kind of like chosen champs take on this, but hey, it's plays into the nodes and it's fun, and that's the main thing, having fun, which is very difficult in variant 8 at the moment with the current state of things. But yeah, this is a good easy fight rotation because you're just waiting for special attacks, hang back, go back in again, hit into the SP1 for a big finish with degen and lots of debuffs, and there we go. It is done, as simple as that. I thought this was it's an amazing fun champion. I'm kind of coming back into it, having a bit of a blast with Deadpool. Not doing all of it though. I'm doing some like the Venompool. I'm not doing the Venompool fight, and I'm not doing a Deadpool X-Force fight, but I'm doing some of the other ones, and it's just really fun interactional content. That's the aspect of variant that I like. This is the positive thing, and it's enjoyable. But then if you don't have the Deadpool OG 3-star, then it becomes a problem. In any case, there we go. That's been a little video going over the 3-star Deadpool in Variant 8. A bit of fun, and that's what I like. That's the thing I like about variants, is having fun with it, which is very difficult, as a lot of us know, based on this month. So yeah, there should be an update on this situation a bit later on, which I should be covering once Command respond. But apart from that, make sure to check out some other content. and see you on Monday, where I'll be back live streaming this. I'm going to take tonight off, I think, but it just depends on timing. But might see you later on, might not. We'll have to see. Thanks for watching. See you later on. Check out some other content located on screen right now, and I'll catch you in the next video whenever that will be. Bye-bye.